Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So the Ravens will come out, and they are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd.
The tight end motioning left here. He'll try and run for this with Henry. He's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They put Smythe in motion. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bengals 26.
2nd down, Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Jackson up top again. This one batted in the air and intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
To number 85. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
He'll
3.
drop to throw. That one finds Chase. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bengals.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Set to go now on first and 10.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10.
Back to the air one more time. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He'll find Chase. That's complete.
The second down.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll throw here on third and short. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
Complete to
From 29. Here's second and 3.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain
Back
of
to
7.
throw.
Brings up second and
Now he'll run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
for a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals first down.
They'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Cut down Cincinnati.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The score, Bengals 7, Ravens nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Justice Hill to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Ravens take over
Lamar
first
Jackson and the Ravens.
at their own
And it back out again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up second
Last
and
play
12.
went the wrong way.
At
It
the
sets up second and
31-yard
long.
line.
It's second down and 12. Now, Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
A gain of a yard makes it third and 11.
Jackson. Hook's able to pull that one in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looked like he's living a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
And play to number 7. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12.
It's pushed down, and they'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
Ravens nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Our game tonight, the 3rd of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, a day the NFL has so deservedly named the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. The namesake of this game, but really the person who brought NFL football on Thanksgiving to so many. How many of you in your house had your Thanksgiving dinner planned around the game? A lot of that was seeing John Madden celebrate the stars, hold up the turducken leg on the field, no matter where it was. For both Greg and myself, such an honor to be part of one of the great traditions, not just Thanksgiving in the NFL, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Catch is made there on the left side by Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. As we are ready to get back underway. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 38 yards.
At the 29-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. In motion goes Cooks.
At the 25-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets 3 inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
They're running on first down with Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll go again here with Henry. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On third down, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Heel drops the throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's got room past the 25. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Now a run on first down. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. He'll step up and run this. Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He's going to keep this again. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Third down and 3.
And it's third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is hot. Finding Higgins.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bengals first down. A gain of 15.
Throwing now on first and 10. Quick run taken in. And he's going to be worked out down at the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Back to throw. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Escaping to his left. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down, looming. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals extend the lead to 24-0.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll be second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Jackson now. Oh, huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, I think by now, like, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. This one caught by Chase. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Complete to Jamar Chase. It's a pickup of 6.
One final throw before the break. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Glad to see you push through the tryptophan sleepiness. The 3rd of our triple header here on EA Sports. Here we go. Our look around the NFL.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get forward for a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 46, here's second down and 3. Now, faking the give. He's going to take a shot down the field. Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there for the Bengals. 36 yards.
First down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Bengals 31, Ravens nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard
John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals keep rolling right along. 38-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return is Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Pick up with 2 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Bengals.
he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
4 yards.
It is 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bengal first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. Back to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals add on to their already sizable lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They put Smythe in motion. On the handoff, it's Henry. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. His drive will start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Trey Hendrickson gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The Bengals ready to punt this one away.
And it's 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
25-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. And Thursday night primetime continues after this. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now, Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Bengals.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Up the
line.
middle they go. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Bengal 1st down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Caught by number 11. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Off the 12.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Loss of a yard.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
For Cincinnati.
Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore.
In motion goes Cooks. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw is Jackson. Open man, that's the veteran Cooks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. They'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's a designed run. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. The former Jets, Nick Folk, set to do the honors. And away we go in East Rutherford. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you welcome an encore everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Round-Headed Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by the longtime veteran at QB.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Robinson. This is going to be down here. It looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's got London left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Complete to number 5, Drake London. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Pass play now.
That's 27 yards.
Complete. It's for John Robinson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down.
Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down beyond the line.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Loss of the guard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Folk is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To the air now on 1st and 10. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's taken down at the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Jets first down.
They're going play action. Nice run across the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
7, Falcons 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Looking this fullback now. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. That's him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. He's going to keep this one. Oh, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, Kate, one time I had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punched free, and he gives it away.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that 1st down at the 30.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Wilson on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 15.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Catch made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Jets 14. Falcons 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Now throw to start the drive. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's dropping back to throw. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking in the air here. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw this one. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Jets.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And a nice stop here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets swell their first quarter by 6. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets push their lead to 18.
Jets 21, Falcons 3.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pass play coming here. Gets this one to London. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has him running the comeback. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. Bit of an early blowout, 21-3. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
10 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Staying with Robinson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the Jets' 28-yard line.
I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Folk is good. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on a run back at the 27. The Jets ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught out left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37.
From the gun, it's home. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Hall running his own read. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. A.J. Terrell making that stop. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Caught quickly on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
And the Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, running between the tackles. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be Falcons football.
This really should be the last place in the last...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
At the 14-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's going to throw it. He brings it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Santos connects on the point after. And the Jets grow the lead now to 22 points. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. First and 10, they're going to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. A throw intended for Drake London. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Jets going to the dime set ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. And the Jets getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now they're going attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here he goes, third and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Santos' kick is good, and their lead grows further to 25 points.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
This is Robinson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The 27-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up third and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
First down.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
And the Falcon first down.
Short side option here. He's running left. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
That's called team defense and tremendous containment. Nobody defensively overcommitted to the read option, and they had more than enough arsenal to take advantage and stretch it out and hit that play behind the line of scrimmage.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Jets will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. And now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
No go play action. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's caught by Wilson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down pass play coming. Wilson on the slant. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 10.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Hall on the give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This is Hall. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by New York. That's it 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And he hustles it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead. Win goes to the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.